the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some...
What is going on, fellow MTV Shredders? If y'all are new to the channel, my name is Hudson, and today, as y'all just saw in the beginning of this video, I was riding my brand new 2022 Trek Roscoe 8 all-mountain hardtail. And today I'm going to be explaining to y'all in less than just a few minutes 5 reasons why you should buy a hardtail instead of a full suspension. Let's get right into it. I don't want to, make this video super long. I don't want to waste time. I'm just going to show you all the 5 main reasons why you should get a hardtail. So I'm not going to get crazy into the differences, between a hardtail and full suspension. I'll make a deal. If this video hits 50 likes, I will make a video really in depth in the differences between a hardtail and a full suspension bike. But this video is simply going to be 5 reasons, basic reasons why you should buy a hardtail instead of full suspension. Let's jump right into it. Reason number 1, the price. So it's just a known fact that hardtails are basically almost always going to be cheaper than full suspension mountain bikes. Full suspension mountain bikes have much more components. They have the rear suspension, which, adds a lot to the price point of the bike. And that is why hardtails, since they're just so simple and awesome, you just got your front fork. Obviously, you have all the gears, disc brakes, everything like that. But since you just have the front fork and the rest of the bike is just the frame, it just takes away a lot of the more complicated components and also makes it a lot cheaper. Reason number 2 is what I like to call the boost factor. Now, yes, you can obviously send big jumps. Like, I'm sure y'all have seen clips of Whistler Bike Park. Almost everybody there has full suspension mountain bikes, and you can definitely boost some jumps on full suspensions. But if you're just hitting little jumps and, just wanting to have some fun leaning into berms, jumping around, hopping off curbs, riding more street, a hardtail is definitely going to be for you. It's just got so much more, like I said, I like to call it the boost factor. Since there's no rear suspension, it's a lot easier to hop around, do bunny hops, jump up off jumps, and just get a little bit more air with less work. Reason number 3 is going to be the type of riding you do. So about 85% of the riding that I do is on my backyard mountain bike trail and around my neighborhood. And all that riding is perfect for a hardtail. Nothing crazy gnarly, but there's still some rocks and some big jumps, but nothing that a hardtail can't handle. And it's just so much more fun on a hardtail, in my opinion. And yes, sometimes I do some more crazy, riding down big rock slabs and going to like Spider Mountain Bike Park, where it's a lot more techy and there's some crazy awesome trails, but a hardtail can still handle that. So yes, if you're gonna do 90% of crazy riding, or maybe all the riding you're gonna do is hardcore crazy stuff, then yes, maybe you should look into a full suspension. But if you're just gonna do occasional crazy riding, and most of what you're gonna do is gonna be riding on street, light trails, or like my trails, which is mostly jumps, drops, and like flow trails, a hardtail is awesome. Reason number 4 is if you're a beginner. Now, if you're a beginner, a hardtail is going to be a great bike for you because there's just so much less components. Like I mentioned about full suspensions, there's no rear suspension. You don't have, there's a lot less frame on the bike because they don't have to have all the little segments that connect to the rear suspension. So not only is it going to be cheaper, more boost friendly, but it's just going to be an easier learning curve on a hardtail. My first bike was a hardtail, and they're just easier to use. But I'm not saying that hardtails are a beginner bike. They're great for beginners, but whether you've been mountain biking for, it's your first day mountain biking, or you've been mountain biking for 20 years, a hardtail is a great bike. I know that I definitely could have gone for a full suspension, and I chose a hardtail because I love them, just like my favorite YouTuber, Burn Peak. Now, reason number 5, the most important and in-depth look at why you should get a hardtail versus a full suspension mountain bike. They're just plain awesome. I'm sure y'all saw the video clips at the beginning of how I was just sending the jumps, ripping the berms. They're just so fun, so simple, cost less to maintain, cost less in general typically, and I mean, just look at this. I'm just knocked over. Just look at this beauty. It is awesome. Thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know down below if you're going to get a hardtail or full suspension. And like I said, if we get to 50 likes, I'll make a more in-depth video on hardtail versus full suspension mountain bikes. Thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I would love it if you consider subscribing. Until next time, keep riding, keep shredding. Peace out. But I'm going to try and do this, like one of those cool shots where they like make the bike look like it's floating with no prop stick, no kickstand, nothing. Okay, ready? set, go. Oh, yes, I got it. Screenshot it, baby. We're golden.